Hey everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with day number 21. So this was the end of day 20 and I actually changed this label as I was writing on it. I made a big mess out of it and went to red instead of green, which I'm fine with. I think it looks fine. I just wrote my sandwich and the beer I had, which was delicious. So I'm going back here. So this is what you'll see on day number 21. And I'm not loving this in this combo. I think it's this in this combo that I'm not loving. Now, actually, this color doesn't work that bad here, but I'm thinking with whatever I do here, I'm not going to love it. I want it to look Christmassy. I did an outdoor run because it was like 28 degrees and sunny. It was a little windy, but I have a balaclava, which is the little neck warmer and face mask if you need it. But I'm thinking I want to cover this, and then I looked over and I remember this is the tissue paper that our advent calendars came in from Redefine Creative. So I'm going to pull this out because I don't think I really need that, and I think I'm going to actually just put that on the back of this. There's nothing that I need. I did write, I circled what I had and then put a star by it on the back of this menu. But there's nothing on here that I need to be able to see. And I think I did something similar to this on the back of a card, if I remember correctly, early on in this process. So I'm going to try to be a little careful here as I do this, just so I don't really wreck the tissue. And I think this is kind of a fun way to use this. So then just cut this here. Oops. So now I still have a big chunk because I'm Instagramming all of my what's in each of the advent calendars just for me to remember and to use. And I am going to do layout with all of those eventually when the holidays are over, because we've got 24 packages, I think, if I remember correctly. That sounds right. Then the 25th is Christmas Day, so I'm just going to trim this. And I'm thinking doily on the back side of this. And this is a little messy, guys. So if that kind of thing bothers you, I wouldn't do this because it's very messy. But I think it's going to be okay, and I think will be kind of a fun little sort of reminder for me at the end of the season of what this was about. And this might be something I can come back in and just trim a little bit better when I'm not working on camera with all of you. And even if it doesn't, it's tissue paper, right? Tissue paper is kind of a mess. Okay, so now you can still kind of see that this is the back of a menu, which I'm okay with. And then I think what I want to do here, let's make sure we have this right. Oh, the other thing I need to do is cut the holes in the tissue paper. Just punch them, because I'll need that. And I'm using my crocodile punch just because it's big and it's easier. So now that's in there, and who knows how this is going to hold up, but it is what it is, right? So I thought I had included some, oh, that's kind of cute, just as a little something, because I'm getting ready for Christmas here. Here we go. We'll see if I think this is big enough or if I need to go get my bigger ones. And I'm thinking I like that just the way it is. I think it does a nice job of just I do have my little, these are little little cut files that Christina sent us, and I'm going to leave this on. These are my gift tags one year, and I found this one as I was doing my wrapping, and I ended up not using it. So let's use it here. And I think what I'll do is that's extending there. I don't want this to go into the margin there because it's just going to make that even thicker than it already is. So I'm going to bring it into the doily here a little bit. Maybe if I could tie a bow on here. Ooh, that cord is really sassy. Okay, so I think that's good. I don't know that I need anything else on here. I think that'll be good. So now I feel much better about what this is going to look like. And I forgot to grab, I want to do this on a 2 3x4s and 1 4x6, which is what I've done the last couple of days with. And I have to find it, guys. Sorry. I wonder if, oh, I might have to go trolling for one, actually. Yeah, it looks like I do. So let me show you what I'm doing here. I keep my extra page protectors in the back here. I've used quite a few of these lately. I'll have to think about, like, tomorrow taking some bigger photographs so I can use, or some smaller ones, either way. Because my book is getting kind of thick. Let me show you. And I have to go to the first, remember? I keep putting menus and stuff in here, but honestly, if my book, like, is bigger and kind of comes out a little bit, I'm okay with that. So then I just keep my extra page protectors in this old envelope. I don't even know what it was from, honestly. And I have sets of them. So I buy these in these packs, these snap album packs. So I'll grab, sorry if you don't like that sound, grab one now and leave it out because I'm going to need more. Okay, so let's look at how this is going to go. We're going to need something here. And I'm thinking, well, actually, let's figure this out and then we'll figure out what's going to go here. So one of the things that I'm thinking is that I need the 3x4 card here. And I toyed with this a little bit before. So now that this is done, I can kind of see how this relates. I was outside, so that's good. But I think that's a lot of cream when this is very white. The same thing's going to happen here. These are older cards, although this would have been appropriate for that. I liked this one even more because of the different numbers that I could use, and I do like that. But I also found this from my Redefine Creative kit again here, and it says annual reindeer games. And just because I was prepping for Christmas, I thought it would be kind of fun if I had if I use this, and then it's a gift tag. Really, I can just stick it in here if I want. Or I think what I'm going to do is what I did a few days ago is I'll put it on a piece of I'll put a piece of paper behind here, and then just tack it on there, and that, or you know, just here, I'm going to do this right now. I could only talk, right? I'll put a piece of paper behind. I'm just going to glue this right to this, and I think it's kind of fun to have that pocket outside because it's a little more interactive here. So now I need to, you guys don't need to do this, look for some papers that I like going with this. So this is very blue, and it's going to be blue. I do like this idea because of the red and green, but I don't like it with that necessarily. And this is Nutcracker Dogs, actually. It's called Muttcracker. I forgot about that. Ooh, I know. Here's my, this is my Cozy and Bright paper again. And they have this leaf pattern in here that I think this might be kind of nice. Let's see what I think about how this looks. Oh, they also have this one that's got some blue on it. Now, here's my little dilemma, because I'm not going to want, which I actually think that looks kind of nice together. I think this is too busy behind here, and it fights that. So this I'm not going to use, but I think this would be good to use, and I'm just going to cut this piece and measure it with my photo. And then we'll see what happens tomorrow. Hoping to see my little grandkids tomorrow who have been so sick, to take them their presents from Grandma. We shall see. I did think about just slipping this in here and putting something on the back side of this. I was thinking about one of those, but now that I'm doing this, I think I'm good here. I was also thinking about the sticker for that piece of paper, that back side there. Okay, so I kind of actually like how that works with the brown. There's brown over here, brown here. Then I'm thinking we still need green down in here to kind of pull some of these colors together. There's a little bit of red over there, so I think that's good. So let's see what I have in green. And we have this lovely piece here. So this is what I'm going to use. I think this works if I do this like this. For a second there, I thought I glued this backwards. That would have been bad. Yeah, okay, good. So let's get, and then what I'll do is I'll just cut, I have journaling cards that are like blank. I'll show you this. They were from an old Me and My Big Ideas kit, and I'll just cut it to fit in there and maybe even come out a little bit. And then I'll write on that. So we'll do that, and I'll probably put a little something on there like that. That looks good right there, because it needs to be flat. So let's just put this little Merry Christmas on here. Although, you know, I'm saying I'm going to do that, and yeah, I guess I can make this work. Just want to make sure I have room enough to write about what happened on the day, because I can't write it on the back of that. Okay. Sometimes when I do this, I like to cut these down a little bit, which I'm going to do just a little bit, because the reveal here is okay, but it wasn't great. You couldn't see the polka dots, but now you can see the polka dots. Okay. So I think that's good. We have this. Now, let's look at what else we can do here. Okay, some of these Elle Studio ones have those on the back too, by the way. Just kind of toying with, do I want, no, that's enough over there. So I do have this silver snowflake piece from my Secret Not Secret Kit Club, but I think that's too much. I think down here would be a good spot for that. Playing with how I want this to go on here. Oh, I think what I want to do is tuck this in this pocket like this, and I'm going to attach this whole thing to the outside because it won't slide around then. There we go. And then I could always do some sort of, oh, here's a good sticker that says homemade. And that I think can go on the inside. Because that is homemade, right? Now I don't have any blue. I don't really have blue in here. I do have this awesome flare here. This is from Scrap and Happy Studio. And that would be a good way to get some blue down in here. So I'm going to take this comes with a really big, had a big pop dot on it. So I'm thinking what I want to do is keep this right where it is. Move this up slightly. And by the way, this was an exclusive with that my advent calendar that we got, but I did order other things. They have these in different colors. So I'm just going to leave that like that right now and see what I think. And I'm thinking I'd like to take this snowflake piece, maybe bring it off the edge there. There's Scrap and Happy Studio. And do I want anything else? No, I have other, oh, and I totally forgot about this on my cookie baking day yesterday. Oh, well, that can go for another year, right? Or actually, I'm going to do a layout, even more depth, so I have to remember to use those. I'm just looking, because there's brown in some of these. But I think we're bringing blue in. We can bring green up there. These are red. I don't know that I'm going to... Yeah, don't think I'm going to like that. The Reindeer Games thing is throwing me a little bit because this is very brown. And I've got green and red and pink going on here. Let's see. I do have this... This is just my neighborhood, so if I do something like this, it's okay. Because trust me, I know what it looks like here. It's like I have this big empty space right here. Okay, back there again. Let's look and see what kind of stuff we have left over here. All My Heart Is Right Here is not appropriate. Let's see, a stocking. I do have a little banner here, but that's red. Got the green banner though. Let's see if I would like this better in here. Nope. Okay. Going back again to puffies. There's a December, but it's gray. Merry Moments, Under the Tree. That looks weird on here, but it would be significant to me. Because coffee after this. Okay. I have like 1,000 snowflakes, right? Well, maybe not 1,000. But I do have snowflakes, so. Oh, here. I don't know that I want these glittery ones, but this might work. This is from Hobby Lobby, I believe. Yep. From this year. So if you're looking, they're like acrylic. And I don't think I've used any of these yet. think I tried, or maybe I used one. I want blue. Okay, so I think this is what I'm going to do. Put this up in here. So that's partway off, but I'm really just going to glue down the center piece right here. And we'll glue that. This is going to actually have to get glued to the outside now that I think about it. So let's get this in here. Again, I could use some green enamel dots if I wanted to pull stuff together. This might not stay on there. I'm going to pull that off. That doesn't make so much sense with some of the other stuff going on because I've got kind of like a snowflakey thing going on now. Okay, so then we're going to just put some ATG on here. And we'll do that there. Now, I also could do a blue one or a white one here. Getting pretty thick, but I do like the idea of carrying out this little snowflake theme here. So we're going to do that, and then I need to put some foam tape under this because the 21 is pretty big. Oops. And then I'll just pop a little ATG on there so that it can hold where the 21 is. All right. Okay. All right, guys, that is day number 21. That was actually a pretty quick page. I'm still not so sure about the brown in here. So I'm just looking to see what else I could do now that I think about it, because I think that needs to definitely not there, but maybe tuck that in there. I have another one here. I think now it's 4 pieces, which I don't like. I want stuff to be uneven numbers here. So let me see if I can make this work a little bit differently. And when I pulled that 21 over, it revealed that corner of the photograph, which I don't want to do. So, okay, so that's that. I think that's going to have to stay like that. I might have some brown enamel dots. I think I do. Sorry, guys, I just hit the camera stand. Look at that. So they're not light. They're pretty dark. So let me see if I have any other ones in here that would work to just bring a little bit of brown in here. And I think it's wood. I think that will work. Just these little tiny details, because I want to bring that brown in somewhere else. It was kind of hanging out there all by itself, and that it looked weird because of that. But I do like the idea of the whole reindeer games because it's kind of ironic. It's definitely ironic. Okay, so let's get, I'm going to just tuck this one right there. So we have some more brown down here. This is going to be right on the edge of the piece. And then I don't know. Let's see. I do need to get a little bit more than a little bit more brown on here, I think. on there. I think this card's not going to get any brown. We're going to leave it because it just looks a little weird to just throw that on top of a snowflake. All right, I feel a little bit better now because it looks a little bit more coordinated, and I got that little snowflakey cookie thing. So, not completely, what do I want to say, being married from side to side here. That is one thing that I don't know that I love. So, here's the question. That's how we're going to do it. So we're going to bring these two together by adding these little snowflakes here. Otherwise, they just didn't look like they belonged together, like the two pieces. And I could put vellum or something in between there eventually if that bothers me, but I don't want to have to do that. There we go. Okay, that's better because now I've got snowflakes, snowflakes. This snowflake might need to be blue because all the other snowflakes are blue. Yep. We're going to just leave that one blue. I think that makes a lot more sense that way. All right, guys, that finally is day 21. Hope you guys are all well, and I will be back with day number 22 tomorrow. Hope we're in like the home stretch, guys. As a matter of fact, when you get this, when you see this, it's going to be Christmas Eve now that I think about it. So Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope you're having a great season, and as we come up to the end of it, for some of us are going to keep celebrating and keep doing December daily. Thank you guys all, by the way, too, for all of your super kind comments, helpful comments as well. It's just, I do this, it's crazy to do this because it's so much work, but I also love doing it. I love sharing the process with you guys, and just, I don't know, I do this because I love doing it, the December daily, but also just the videos as well too. So Merry Christmas, everybody, and I'll be back with another video tomorrow. Bye.